visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
They're ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future: how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Smith, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Green to the inside. And stolen by Şengün. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Williams looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Suns. Şengün with a screen on Dort. MP kicks to Green. Over Wallace. Green, no luck.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Williams out to Wallace. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Şengün with a screen on Dort. Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wallace with a screen on Green. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Green, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to MP. Holmgren with the steal. Wallace down low, headed by Green. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Rockets trail by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had
A chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Sengun with the traits every coach loves.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort to screen on Smith. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Oklahoma City trailing. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Williams against Smith. Back to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Smith against Williams. They get the rebound. Tries again. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 5 now.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
Screen by Sengun. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Dort kicks to Wallace. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Sengun with a screen on Dort. Inside. And Sengun throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Got a piece of it. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Williams' shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. MP passes to Sengun. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 13 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Dort. Here's Topic. He's covered by Thompson. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy for the Rockets. Tucker's checked in, and Torrey Eason subbed in for Smith. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in. On the wing, MP. Defended by Dort. Kicks it out to MP. MP sets the screen for Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. Great open look there. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Pass to Dort. Here's Topic. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They need this. Jump shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
MP finds Tucker. Tucker a screen. MP right side. To the middle. And Tucker slams it in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Here's Topic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Screen by Şengün. To the paint. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be Nikola Topic. The Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The free throw dropped for Şengün. Second free throw, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Eason, a screen on Caruso. 5 to shoot. Shot by Eason, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And the dunk by Eason.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. MP's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Green comes in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Topic. So the Thunder 5 right now. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 27 points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Wallace. And it falls over the rim and in. Wallace has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
MP passes to Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. That shot wide open. Shepard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Wiggins against Green, and stolen by MP. And it's Houston on the break. Shot by Eason, no good.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wallace, and stolen by Şengün. Eason passes to MP, and the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Eason. Can't hit from in close. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Wiggins. Wallace looking for an opening. 3-pointer. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Shepard.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
Wallace outside. Williams kicks to Wiggins. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's MP. Pass to Şengün. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Thunder trailing by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein against Eason. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Over Shepard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Rockets leading by 18. Here's MP. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Wiggins. MP against Dort. The Rockets with another miss.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Good.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. MP with a screen on Wallace. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
MP going all out to get the denial. He really wanted that block.
Pass to Green. Back to MP. Eason with it. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Eason's got 8 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Outside,
Dort. Now Williams. He's covered by Eason. Eason against Williams. For 3, Holmgren. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Houston leading by 23. Eason, a screen on Dort. Lets it fly from 18. MP, no good. Knocks it loose. Jumps up, and MP throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. You're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they can just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Houston Rockets.
This is the kind of
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to this.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Alperen Sengun has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And let's get an update on Jabari Smith's injury. David, what's the news there?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained the ligament. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Sengun. Jalen Green is out there with Shepard. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP sets the screen for Shepard. A three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Şengün to the line. That one on Williams. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
One shot.
Thunder trailing by 21. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wallace. Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
MP passes to Şengün. Taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by MP. Williams dishes to Wall. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Wallace has got 9.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Smith with a screen on Dort. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
MP passes to Smith, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Grizzlies. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when I look at Houston, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
MP kicks to Green. Clock at 4. MP sets the screen for Green.
Lou Dort, one of the better defensive players in the NBA.
Green, no luck. It's Dort on the wing, headed by Green. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. MP is number 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 2nd.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Pass to Wallace. Wallace with another miss. And so Green will bring it up to the Rockets. They lead by 17. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Green's got 8 points.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 14.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And he was a shot-blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's a screen by Williams. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP dishes to Green. MP sets the screen for Green. And there it is for him. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. MP left side. 3-pointer. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Here's Holmgren. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Holmgren's got 9 points. Rockets leading by 17. Şengün with a screen on George. MP. And the dunk by MP.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Şengün with a screen on George. MP, that's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Thunder trailing by 21. Wallace outside. Over in the corner, George. Outside, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace misses. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Williams a screen on Şengün. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by MP. Houston leading by 21. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Dort passes to Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Taken away by Williams. Eason against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Williams against Green. Lets it go from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 12 points here for Jalen Williams. Houston leading by 19. In the corner, it's MP. MP sets the screen for Thompson. And a wide open look for MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Misses the baby hook.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Oklahoma City shooting well. They're at 45%. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Thompson. Williams to Gilgeous-Alexander. No one covered. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Williams against Eason. Here's Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Eason. Williams for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass.
He's checked in for Brooks. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City.
Out there, no let up.
Dort, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Eason, a screen on Dort. The drive by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Eason. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Topic is out there with Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Topic. Back to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pocket 6. In the corner, Wallace with it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now, here's MP. And here's Thompson. MP right side. MP sets the screen for Thompson. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Shepherd. The Thunder also changing it. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. Eason, the screen. Puts it up. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
To the paint, here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The drive by MP, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 22 points.
Well, they say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but they're MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Poked away. Now Eason. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. He's looking for MP and finds him.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three. Houston leading by 21. MP deciding where to go with it. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 18 points just in the second half. Here's Topic. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Green, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dort attacking. Pass to Williams. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Rockets, Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepherd subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Topic. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Gilgeous Alexander against Green. A three-pointer is right on target. 18 points for Wallace.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
For Houston with a big group substitution here. Tucker's checked in. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Eason. Williams kicks to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Eason, a screen on Wallace. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
MP, no good. Williams against Eason. And it's MP with the rebound. Rockets on offense. VanVleet finds MP. Looking for East, and another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. On the wing, MP. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Good game, MP.